NBA takeaways. But let's start with the game last week. The OKC Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers faced off on Thursday night on national television, and the Cavaliers got smacked.
Smack, boy.
Big
Oh
ass.
my God. Bro, in my head before the game, I'm like, Donovan Mitchell not gonna do this again, bro. He gonna show up this time. I believe in him. I placed a bet on this man.
How
I
much
think
you
I only
bet?
did it for like 20. I
I
think I only did
did
it
I
for
do
like
for
20.
no. That was the last game. That was the last time they faced up. I didn't even
Bro,
bet.
the man, hold on, what the game at? What the game at? I mean, I think he had like
I mean, he was
5
eight. He
points,
was
bro.
3 for 15, bro. 8 points. He
8
was a
points,
minus
bro.
28 on the court. He was a minus 28.
Come on now, dog. Come on now. We can't have that, man. Your second game against them, you supposed to have a bounce back game, and you did worse.
He was supposed to have bounce back game.
And did worse, bro. Like, oh my God. Darius Garland showed up. He gave you 20 and 9, but that still wasn't enough.
Honestly, though, I feel like the Thunder just got the defenders to go against him, bro. You could put Lou Dort on him. You could say put an
Jalen
Aaron Wiggins
Williams.
on him, a Jalen Williams, a Caruso.
Uh-huh.
Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter. You could do anything. And the thing is, they didn't even really have a center. Obviously, the other Jalen Williams is playing center, but he isn't really all that.
I
And
think
they
he's like
still
at
smacked him.
most 6'8".
Bro, but he's just not it. I don't even think he's 6'8". Well, no, he's 6'9". My bad. He's 6'9". And I mean, they had Jared Allen, Mobley. They were healthy. They were,
Yeah.
and they still got smacked.
Yep.
But the thing is, I felt like the Cavaliers, they was down by so much. They started to play an OKC game and start taking the bigs out and start running small lineups. And it's like, bruh, the big lineups is what helped you got here, and that's what helped you last
Helped you
game.
win. That's what helped you win.
And they went away from that. And got smacked still.
Because see, the thing is, if they would have continued that strategy, not only would it have put pressure on OKC, they would probably got them in foul trouble as well. You got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen down there, and Jalen Williams and Luke Dort and them gonna have to come down and help because they're your strong defenders. They're the only ones that can really bang with them. So you get Luke Dort in foul trouble, that takes a lot of pressure off Donovan Mitchell now and Darius Garland. So yeah, I think they should have just stuck with
it. Lou Dort had 22. Shea had 40. Very efficient. Jalen Williams had 19. I think I picked Jalen Williams for his PRA. I think that game he did not do that. He'd be selling. But I mean, as of right now, if this is the finals, who would you pick?
Thunder. I give him a gentleman sweep 4-1. I give him 4-1.
Whoa! 4-1? For real?
If they get a healthy Chet and a Hartenstein back, look what they just did to them without them.
Not even 6? They can't get 2 games. They can't get 2 games.
Nope. 4-1.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I know. I didn't expect that. Wow.
They can get 1 game. They not winning at OKC at all, and they could probably get 1 at home.
Wow. Okay. What did they get Cam Johnson?
Who, the Cavs? I think it'll go 6. It'll go 6. I still got OKC though.
Wow, gentleman sweep is crazy. Gentleman sweep is crazy. But shout out to the Thunder though. They probably think they should have won against in Cleveland. The Cavs. They think they probably should have won against the Cavs in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
They come back in OKC, smack them boys up, man. They at one point they was up at like 30 something.
Is Shea your favorite for MVP now?
Right now?
Yep. Even with this 54 performance, he gotta be, bro.
I think he's closed the gap. But I'm still sticking with Jokic. But I think the gap it was like this. It's about right here now. I ain't gonna lie. He's closed the gap, bro.
I think it's really close. I got Shea ahead just like by a hair. Like he's not that far ahead, but it's definitely close for sure now, bro. Because I feel like he wants this MVP.
At this point, it's getting ridiculous now, bro. Like he's just dropping 30 with no problem. He has the best mid-range game in the game. It's unstoppable, bro.
You gotta put KD up there. You gotta put KD up there, bro.
I mean, bro, I get it. I understand that.
And Book.
His might be better than Books, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when it's automatic, it's automatic. KD's automatic too. Don't get me wrong. And I like Booker's game, but right now, this year, it looks unstoppable, bro. Bro, Shea is shifty. Got good handles. He could literally get to a spot at will if he chooses to. He's starting to do pull-up threes now. He never was doing that. Now he's really starting to do that. And then he's hitting them. Bruh.
You low-key know who he remind me of? Sean Livingston, bro. His mid-range game, bro. Him and Sean Livingston, they're gonna do the same thing in the mid-range, bro. And Sean Livingston was automatic from mid-range too. And they both tall, lanky, wiry, strong defending guards. And Sean Livingston was a beast before he got that knee injury. People forget that when he was on the Clippers.
Hey, I looked up the defensive player of the year because we was talking about last week. I think of Dyson Daniels. He wasn't in the top 5, low key. He was not in the top 5. It was Wemby, Jaren Jackson, Mobley. That was the top 3. Shea was actually in there. Shea is like number 5. Some.
They glazing. They glazing. They just glazing.
But Shea is a good defender, though. Is he the best defender on his team?
Is he a better defender than Dyson Daniels though?
This year? Probably not. But I feel like it's automatic. I think it's just the totality of the defense and how they're like number 1. Well, at least in the top 5, because they had like the best defense ever. Or stats wise, they got like the best defense ever.
Francisco, my boy.
It's very close, but if Denver is up a top 3 seed and Jokic has at least 28 points per game, what y'all think? So, I've always said it. Jokic, if he averages 28, I think he's averaging 30. But if he averages a triple-double, because he's right there. I think his assist is 9.9. So obviously we can add that up, but when you look at the stats when they come out, it's literally gonna say 9.9. They ain't gonna add. They ain't gonna round up for him. If he gets a triple double, and they are a top 3 seed, I think he will get it. I'm not gonna lie. But Shea is killing, and he has the record. They are clearing the Western Conference right now. They're clearing them, and he has that on his side. So I think he can get it low key.
Yeah, if he's even if he drops down to 28, if he just keeps if he gets that triple double, they're gonna give it to him. They're definitely gonna give it to him.
Right now they're 4. They're 27-16. They're 9 games out of first. They're most likely not gonna catch OKC, obviously. That's not gonna happen. He's averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 9.9 assists per game.
Man.
I mean, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think if he can get that triple double, he got a chance. I'm not gonna lie. And he's shooting 56% from the field and 47% from 3. Hey, he got a chance, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got a chance.
Hey, but that 54 shade drop, G, he made it look so easy, bro. Like you can clearly see it, bro. It looked like he was out there just working out. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked like a summer workout session the way he was out there killing them, bro. I'm like, dang. And it's like they couldn't do nothing. All they did was just sit there and watch, bro. Like he hit Colin Sexton, bro. And then he did a step back. Colin Sexton was all the way under the free throw line. Shea just by himself pulled up, smack. And they just sitting there watching the ball go in. It was crazy. But it was a close game the entire game, though.
It's so crazy. He attempted 35 shots. The next person was Jalen Williams with 18, and the next person was really Aaron Wiggins with 7.
He was hot. Give him the ball. Go to work. Hey,
he's 17 from 18 from the free throw line. Hey, he a free throw merchant. But he said he don't care that people call him
I don't need it. He said I don't. When he dropped that 40 ball, he was like, I don't need it.
He said he don't care if he a free throw merchant. Me personally, I don't care. If you could get, bro, if everybody gets to the line, everybody will do it, but they don't do it. If it was that easy, that's a
Bro,
skill.
that's
In
what.
my opinion, that's a skill.
No, yes, yes, bro. That's a skill. That's what makes a scorer a scorer. Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Free throw line. Get to the free throw line. Get easy points like that.
All right. So, what do you have any takeaways? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I do. That Hawks and that Celtics game. One, Jason Tatum low key blew that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. He missed that free throw in the end that would have put them up 3 instead of 2. And then they came down and Drew Holiday fouled Trey. He knocked it down and they went into OT. Then Jason Tatum had a wide open 3 in OT. That if he would have knocked down, it would have changed the whole momentum of the game and would have put them up. And he didn't knock it down. And then my boy got into it with Okongwu in OT. I'm like, oh, so now Jason Tatum, you trying to show people you tough. Like, bro, like just go out there and hoop. I think he in his head. He in his head too much right now, bro. Because they was not supposed to blow that game. They was supposed to win that game, bro. And they lost it. They had a late turnover in the fourth. Cause that day was up like what, 4? And then they had that turnover, or like 2 or 4 or 3 or whatever they was up. And they had that turnover, Hawks come down, score. Like, that's unacceptable, bro.
Well, honestly, nobody really played good that game. 7 for 21 for Tatum, 9 for 27 for Jaylen Brown for 24 points, 7 for 20 from Derek White with 21. Drew Holiday, he didn't really have a good game. Honestly, nobody really had a good game. Like, this is what I'm talking about with the Celtics. They haven't been dominant, and you've always said it, at least the past couple of weeks. They're coasting. I think they're coasting, and you're right. They could probably care less about this regular season. They just waiting to get to the playoffs. We know we're good enough. If we literally do what we're supposed to do, we probably blow out every team. But it's like we're coasting. Let's just get to the playoffs healthy, and then let's show them what we got.
Yeah. I think they're gonna try to rev it up probably like the last month of the season before playoffs.
But the Hawks, man, this is what I'm talking about. How do you beat the Celtics like twice, but then obviously last night you lose to the Pistons? How does that work? I just don't
Hey,
get
hold on. Don't make it seem like the Pistons are like
But
a
come
3W
on,
coupon.
but no, I've never said that. But it's like,
Yeah, I know you didn't, but like, put some
but I'm
respect on the
saying, how
Pistons'
can you
name.
beat these top teams, but then lose the teams you probably are supposed to beat or better than? Like, I don't get them. I don't really get them.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, they don't got enough scoring, bro. They
With the
like,
Hawks?
yeah. Besides Trey, DeAndre Hunter's picked it up. Jalen Johnson's been consistent. But other than that, who can go out there and really get their own bucket like Trey?
Well, really, the only person that probably can't get their own shot is probably Jared Johnson and Bogdanovich. They probably the only ones that can get their own shot.
Yeah, they just like you remember we was talking about Brandon Ingram. If Brandon Ingram go there, I will be confident in the Hawks to make some noise in the playoffs.
It depends, like I said, who you got to give up. You got to give up somebody though.
Yeah, the Hawks are playing good. If they can get a Brandon Ingram, they can turn this team around tremendously. Because I don't think nobody expected them to be this good this season.
Who, the Hawks?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's the definition of good?
I mean, what they are right now in the East? What's their standings right now in the East?
I think they're 7. I think yes, they're in 7. They're 22 and 21.
I didn't expect them to be 21 and you said what was the record? 21 and
22 and 21.
22 and 20. I didn't expect them to be 22 and 21 right now.
So
I
from
thought
40
they would be
games,
under. I thought they'd at least be under.
So what, like okay, the Bulls record is 19 and 25. You thought that?
Yep.
Thought that. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. The Hawks, they've been like this forever. They've been mid. They're the most mid team in the NBA. I remember somebody put out a stat last year on like everything, like all their wins and like records and stuff. It's literally the same, mid. Everything is mid. It's straight in the middle. So I'm not shocked. I thought they would lead. I mean, they're kind of where they're now right now, playing. But it's just the fact that you can beat all, bro. You can beat damn near. Did they beat the Bucks? I don't think so. But you could beat the Knicks. You could beat the Cavs. You could beat the Celtics. Then next thing you know, you lose it to the freaking Pistons. You lose to the Wizards twice. It's like, come on. Could the Hawks be a sneaky team in the playoffs? Could you see them upsetting a team?
If they get Brandon Ingram, yeah. But if the way they roster is now, no.
So right now they're 7, so they would face Boston right now. If this, I would still pick Boston, obviously.
Yeah, Boston beating them.
Could they get 2 games?
No, I think it'd be a gentleman sweep. Can we talk about this Celtics and Warriors? How the Warriors got 40 piece?
I mean, the Warriors suck, bro.
but my thing is, I thought they would at least fought. They wasn't even, bro. It was over with as soon as they walked in the arena. It was over with,
bro. I mean, what do we expect from them, bro? Like
Wiggins went 1 for 11.
Ugh.
4 points, 1 for 11.
Ew.
That's nasty work.
Ugh. I mean,
granted they didn't have Draymond, but still. So you telling me Draymond is that big of a factor that y'all won't get 40?
Yeah, low key, yes. Draymond does make a big factor, yes. Would they still have lost? Probably.
What, they would have lost by 20? They would have lost by 20?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Draymond has been pretty good this year, honestly, on the offense and the defensive end. I think he's been really good. So yes, bro, you're throwing out a lineup of Steph Curry, Gary Payton II. At this point, I don't even know what he does. I feel like low-key, Gary Payton is supposed to be the Josh Hart, but he's nowhere near that. That's what I think.
He stayed injured. He stays injured. That's why. When he's out there, he gets your rebounds. He hustles. He plays great D. He just can never stay on the floor.
And I mean, this next person was Moses Mooney with 13.
13, yeah.
Buddy Hield he's just like any 3-point shooter, bro. He was amazing that first month. I ain't gonna lie. He was amazing.
Bro, and they was hyping up the Warriors.
Hey, somebody on Twitter was like, they had when the Warriors were number 1. When the Warriors were number 1, it's like, it's looking kind of lonely at the top. I'm like, brother.
And now look what they at. Now look what they at the bottom. Well, they ain't the bottom.
Have to play it. They have to play it. Yeah. I mean, that is damn near the bottom. You have to play it. I mean, with Steph, Wiggins, and Kuminga been hurt, so it's like
Francisco say, he went 1 for 11. A goddamn Clay tribute.
Klay Thompson. So far, he has not been.
He ain't lived up to the height that they wanted. Nah, he ain't had I wouldn't say it's bad, but it ain't good either. Like it's been passable. Like you've been playing okay. You've been playing good enough to keep your job.
He's averaging 13 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. What's his last couple of games been? You would think he would play better when all of them out. Last games, he had 7 points, 2 for 5, 6 points, 2 for 7. He had 12 points, 5 for 12, 8 points, 3 for 8. Then he did have a 25-point game against the Nuggets. Then he had a 3-point game against the Blazers, 1 for 6. And the rest have been okay, I guess.
Oh, Clay's stinking it up out there.
Not gonna lie. Clay wash.
I was just gonna say, is Clay washed?
He's washed. Right now, at least he's washed. But maybe whenever Luka comes back and they're actually healthy, it might actually help. It might benefit him when like Luka comes back. Whenever that would be. Man,
I ain't got no more takeaways.
I got like a couple. CJ McCollum. Hey, CJ McCollum, man, I think he might get traded. He been hoping.
He trying to get that trade value up. He trying to get that trade, bro. He trying to get up out of that. Where he gonna go? I do not know. I'll be interested to see where he goes.
I wish I would have. I could have looked up what teams were interested in him.
What if he goes back to the Bucks with Dame? CJ, Dame, Giannis. I mean, of course they probably give up Chris Middleton.
Okay, it's not bad. Does that not put you over the top, but does that move the needle for you? Because, like you said, you would pick the Cavs over the Bucks. Does that help them against the Cavs?
Low key, yeah, I think so. Because nobody on that team could guard Giannis, and then you got two high level threats on the perimeter like that. Who gonna guard them? Because Donovan Mitchell or Garland gonna have to guard now. Because before, all you really worried one of them is just worried about Dame, and neither one of them has to guard him because they could probably put a Coro or somebody else on him. But now, if you got CJ and Dame, one of them got to guard him.
Perimeter defense still bad.
I mean, we're gonna have.
It's
We've
still
been living with that. They've been living with that all season already. So, and they've been making it work. So,
I think it would be a good move. I wouldn't be upset at it, but can they beat Boston? Can they beat the Cavs? Can they even beat New York? I don't know.
It would help them against the Thunder for sure. For sure.
But yeah, CJ McCollum has been amazing. He's 45, 50 ball. His three-pointer is crazy. 5 for 12, 6 for 12, 6 for 11, 6 for 11. That one game with 50, he dropped 10. He had 10 3-pointers.
Hey, you
He
heard
has
what he
been
said?
killing. What'd you say?
He said I'll be able to shoot till I'm 40.
He low-key might. I wouldn't be
Now,
shocked.
can he play in the league till he's 40? I don't know.
I
don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But CJ McCollum has been on a tear, and another guy I say has been on a tear, Mark Williams.
Yeah, the boy had 19 and 19 against who he just almost dropped 20 against.
He sold my parlay on Monday though, because he wanted to get an early foul trouble when I picked his points and rebounds, and he ended with 26. I needed 29.
The Bulls. He had against the Bulls. He had 19. Yeah,
Since he's come back, he's been really good for them. But honestly, the Hornets, they'll probably, and Brandon Miller is out, who is your second best player. He has a wrist injury, and they say that definitely there's a chance.
But they've been saying that all season though, because they said the same thing about Paulo and Franz, and
he has a wrist
way back.
Wrist injury hurt though.
No, it do. I'm not discrediting that.
But they said
I don't know how bad the
like
tear
a
was.
fracture.
It was a fracture or a tear. It was a tear in the ligament.
Yeah, he might be out. He might be out for the season because by the time he might come back, it'll probably be maybe March. By the time that happens, it's like what you coming back for? There ain't no reason to. We already gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So there ain't no point. And also, I did go back and look at the records. It was basically the same. From when we said last week when they were 9 and 20 something, I went back to last year. It was about the same.
What were they last year?
They were like 9 and whatever. They only won like 9 games all the way up to basically up to this game from last week. They only won like 9 games, so it's about the same. That's why I was like, I wouldn't be shocked if it was literally the same record from last year. But honestly, though, I really don't have no more takeaways. So that is it for our takeaways.